Well, I'm very excited to talk to you. I absolutely love the Side Effects EP that House Parties just released. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Before that, though, here at Body Buzz, we're all about people's passions. I want to know where your passion for music came from that led you on this musical journey. Was it a certain album, a certain live performance, or something that was just natural for you as a child?
I've always kind of been into music when I was a kid, even if it was just like pop music on the radio. I was still like always singing or always doing something music related. I did choir for a long time. I didn't like choir, but I had a friend in middle school introduced me to like alternative music, and when I saw like Haley Williams, but I know the whole Haley Williams thing, but when I saw Haley Williams, I was like, oh my God, like she's singing on stage, like in a band, like that's exactly what I want to do. And I've been as passionate as I was back then, as even more passionate today.
That's awesome. Well, I could see a little choir inspiration in the Brain Dead, we're
Yeah.
so brain dead. So there you go. Looks like I got something out of it. Yeah, so let's talk about putting together Brain Dead. I love that song so much. It's got to be a fun song to perform live, I assume, too.
Oh yeah, it's on our last tour, it's how we started our show. We would have like we changed our sit around a couple times, but we would tell people to like repeat back to us, like repeat back and forth, and we would do that. And then like for the bridge, we would make them get down on the ground and then jump on the count of three. So that was really fun.
Awesome. Can you talk about like the inspiration putting that together? I always like hearing stories about like how bands, put together or create or either inspirations for riffs or lyrics.
For Brain Dead, for me, I wanted to make a song that was like, so at the time, Meet Me at the Altar just put out their song "Say It to My Face," and I was like, I love the energy of this song, like just the whole like the vibe of it, the energy, and just kind of like they were just like addressing like the hate that they get, and I kind of wanted that same energy. And so, except not like a whole group of people, more about just about one specific person that I used to know. But I wanted that like high energy and just like you're so brain dead. Like it did, like the energy doesn't stop like once it starts. Like once you start the song, there's no really no breaks in the song. It's just kind of start to finish, like just really high energy.
Yeah, the music video was cool too. I'm sure the other guys got to enjoy getting all the zombie makeup on and stuff.
You think they would? I mean, I think me and Wesley were cool with it. Spencer does not like when things are on his face, like
Uh,
stuff. And I totally understand that because that was a lot that day. So I think he didn't enjoy it as much as I know I enjoyed it the most out of anyone because I was really getting into my character. I was like, oh my God, I'm a zombie. Like, like, it's
that's
really,
great. Well, you go from high energy down to very emotional energy for Waterworks. Oh, I love the lyrics in that song. I guess, I mean, talk about putting that out there. I mean, I related a lot to your lyrics.
oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that song is probably my favorite one on the EP. Which usually like ballady songs like that aren't necessarily like songs that I would go for, but
Mm.
we changed it so last minute in the studio that it's when we were recording it and everything, when we saw it like finally come together, we all got like chills listening back to it. It was really good. It's a song about, not feeling great about yourself, feeling insecure, and I wanted to shed more light on that because I feel like a lot of people, I feel like everyone goes through that, whether they talk about it or not. Everyone goes through it. So I wanted to make something super relatable for people to listen to and then really get into their feels.
Yeah, and where'd you shoot the music video? It was really beautiful. The backdrop, you're singing in this beautiful woods.
So like last minute we were like, okay, the person who Alex Bemis who did Brain Dead for us, he's
Mm.
coming through on tour with this Wildlife Broadside, Not My Weekend. He'll be here. He has a lot of extra time when he's in Dallas, so why don't we meet somewhere where the venue is and do that? There's a venue in Dallas called the Granada Theater, and like 10 minutes away was this like really gorgeous park.
Oh,
So we just went there, just started shooting. The boys were not in it, it was just me. So they were like, let's go to this part of the park, we'll do this twice, go over here and do this, this and this. And so we shot it like super quick, but it was gorgeous over there.
Oh, it came out so good. I mean, honestly, it should be in like a short film competition. It was like
Oh,
that,
thanks.
you know,
I will
it
pass
matched the
that.
tone of the song. So, well,
You're right.
awesome. Yeah, the EP's out now for everyone to check out. It's called Side Effects. You got two other songs, Get a Grip and Midlife Crisis. Let's talk about those.
Ooh, Get a Grip, I think like every song on this EP is so drastically different from each other. I feel like Get a Grip, if you want to call it, is like our more pop rocky song.
Hmm.
Um, it kind of makes you want to dance a little bit, but that song basically is just mostly about like feeding into the negative thoughts in your head, like the voice
I got a
that's
lot
like,
of
yeah,
that,
right.
sadly.
Yeah, we all do. Like the one that's just like, you're not good enough. These people that you're talking to, they probably hate you, and you're never gonna be good enough. Blah, 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 this, even though all that's not true. But like the perspective is from those thoughts, and so the chorus is basically like saying like, I need to get a grip because I can't be thinking like that.
Hmm.
Um, Midlife Crisis is probably the most popular one that I've seen people, and we were showing our team these songs. Everybody liked that one too. Um, yeah, it's our heaviest one. It's really fun to play live too. On tour, we would play it right after we covered "Given Up" by Linkin Park, and everybody just loved it. Yeah, it was a
Cool.
go out with a bang kind of song. It was really fun. But
Speaking of
that song.
tours, do you have any shows coming up, really?
Oh
Anything going?
yeah, so we're going on tour this spring. We're opening up for games we play with Zoe Co.
That's so cool.
Um, yeah, you can get tickets. Cities are selling out, so I would get them. The first show is March 27th. Last show is May 1st. So in between March 27th and May 1st, we'll be on the road playing these songs.
Very cool. I gotta ask, how did you pick the name? I'm so surprised no band has that name, House Parties. I mean, that is cool.
I just thought of it one day. I was like, I can't remember where I thought of it. I can't remember. I don't know. Maybe I was in school. I don't. It was so long ago, but I remember thinking of that name and I was like, huh. I kind of liked the whole vibe of like people at like house parties. Like
Mm.
you never know what people are going through, but they all collectively come together just to go to a party and try to have a good time, no matter what's going on.
Absolutely.
Um, which I kind of thought was really cool. And shockingly enough, it wasn't taken. So
I'm
I was
shocked.
like,
That's
okay,
cool though. So,
like I'm
before
moving
I
on
let you
to it.
go, anything else in the works? Are you allowed to talk about before I let you go?
We are writing new songs, even though we just put out an EP, but writing never stops.
Absolutely.
So expect that in the future. More shows in the works. That's all I can say.
Awesome. Well, everyone check out Side Effects now. It's out through Equal Vision Records. That's pretty honor you go on with
Mhm.
them. So
Really fun. All right, see you later.
take care. Bye bye.